Friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I really want to get started on some decluttering and organizing in my son's bedroom. We might be getting a new bed frame, which will likely go into my youngest son's room, but I really need to do some rearranging because, as you guys saw before, we recently moved my older son into his own room, but his bedroom doesn't have a closet. It's technically a study or an office. So I've been needing to get a dresser and I just haven't found one that I really love. And we might be moving around some furniture, so I don't want to purchase anything quite yet. But I do have this white dresser right here, which would actually match his bedroom. So he has a gold bed frame. It's my mom's old bed. And I was like, you know what? This dresser will match fairly well, at least for right now, until we figure out what we're gonna do furniture-wise and things like that. So this thing is full of cleaning gadgets, Scentsy sprays, light bulbs, just a bunch of random stuff. And really, I could move those into a closet. So I thought, let's just go ahead. We're gonna go through this, see if we can declutter some things, get rid of some stuff, and then we're going to figure out a home for the stuff that's in there, in a closet or a drawer, something. And then we're gonna move the dresser to my son's bedroom and we're gonna organize his room, get his clothes in there, and just get it looking better because it has been looking like a cluttered mess. He just has clothes all over. So that is on the agenda for today. And then depending on how long that takes me, we might do some cleaning around the house afterwards. So without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. So let me quickly show you guys what we have in here. So top drawer, Scentsy stuff. This is my steam cleaner. Another steam cleaner, more Scentsy. Light bulbs, batteries, and these are like little furniture mover things. And then the last one is just random. So let's go ahead and pull everything out. In case you guys are wondering, that is the living room rug. I washed it and I hung it up to air dry. Still undecided. I might put it back in the living room. I don't know. I don't know yet. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you diet or exercise, just something always pulled you back to your old habits? It is not that you're weak. It is because your subconscious mind is still running the show, which is where Hypnosio really comes into play. Most weight loss programs only focus on how much you move your body and how many calories you consume. But if you're stuck in that cycle of emotional eating, stress eating, binging, yo-yo dieting, then that surface level approach just isn't enough. The real battle is happening in your mind. And until you rewire your patterns, you will always feel like you're starting over. Hypnosio is a revolutionary self-hypnotherapy app that targets the root cause of weight struggles. Through guided hypnotherapy sessions, you'll retrain your subconscious mind to naturally choose better foods, control portions without thinking, and break the grip of emotional eating. It is science-backed changes that will last. Studies have shown that hypnotherapy can double weight loss results compared to diet and exercise alone. 94% of Hypnosio users have maintained their results long-term. And the best part about it is you can do it anywhere. You can do it from your phone, a tablet, your laptop, for a fraction of the cost of in-person hypnotherapy. So if you're ready to finally stop starting over and you're ready to finally have a healthy relationship with food and ready to make weight loss feel effortless, then it's time for you to try out Hypnosio. So what are you waiting for? Use the link down in the description or in my pinned comment and grab 15% off of your first subscription today. Hypnosio, change your mind, change your body, change your life. And once again, thank you so much, Hypnosio, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right back into all of this cleaning motivation. Welcome back, you guys. I'm so glad you're here for another round of cleaning motivation. If you love cozy vibes, fresh spaces, and a little boost to tackle your to-do list, you are in the right place. So don't forget to subscribe so we can clean together every single week. I was really happy to get this done today. I had been wanting to go through this dresser for a while, and I really wanted to get Austin's clothes out from underneath his bed, inside of bins, and into a dresser. Now, this isn't going to be a permanent solution. This is very temporary. I've actually been looking online trying to find some affordable solutions for a dresser for him, because after after putting this in his room, he's like, I just don't like white. He really wants a dark colored dresser to kind of match his TV stand and things like that. So this is definitely temporary, but nonetheless, it still felt really good getting his clothes organized in a dresser off of the floor and just going through his room. Wait until you guys see how messy it was. He had trash shoved in every single area, underneath his TV stand, underneath his bed. So it desperately needed a deep cleaning. So I hope you guys are ready for some serious decluttering, organizing, and cleaning motivation, because you're going to be getting it in today's video.
I'm feeling way too low to start this night, but I wanna get to your bash. Last night you tried to make me angry, yeah, but this time I get you mad.
Before I start going through everything that I pulled out, I did want to go ahead and vacuum out the dresser. That way when I brought it downstairs, it was nice and clean and ready for him to put his things in. I didn't show y'all, but I did have to climb up into the attic and grab some of my clear bins that I had stored up there so I could organize my Scentsies. I have so many wax melts, and that's because my sister used to sell Scentsy, so she had tons of leftovers that she just wanted to declutter out of her house. And I love burning wax. I think it smells so good. It's one of my favorite things to do. Every day I usually put a new wax melt in. So I have taken so many of her used samples and new ones. So I have wax to last me for years, but I need to organize it because I have it everywhere. So I went ahead, put it in the clear bin, and then I will be putting it in my closet. So it's still handy. I can get to it because I do have a wax melt upstairs, and then I have 2 downstairs. I want to pull some more out of the attic because I have a lot of the warmers. They're just in the attic right now. So I need to go through my things, which I think I'm going to be pulling down my fall decor very soon. I am so excited to decorate for fall, you guys. Y'all know fall is my favorite season. I love decorating for it, and being in a new house, I cannot wait to decorate it. So that'll be coming soon. I'll likely be sharing all the decorating on my vlogging channel. So if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed over there. It's Ashley's Busy Life. I was surprised how many things I had in here that I really didn't need. So I had a ton of attachments that used to go to my Bissell steamer that I threw out a while ago because it was recalled. And then I also had the attachments for my Shark vacuum that I also had to throw away because it broke. So I did declutter quite a few things, and I found a home for all of this stuff that was left over. I got a couple bins for my light bulbs, put those in my closet as well. That way they are nice and handy and not where my kids are gonna knock them down in their closet. Which, speaking of light bulbs, one of the things I want to do in this house is switch out a lot of the light bulbs because most of them are that warm color and it just makes my videos look so yellow. So I have been wanting to get the bright daylight light bulbs to go in all of the rooms in this house, but light bulbs are a little pricey, so I've been slowly buying them so I can swap those out. We all have that one task that we've been avoiding, the one that sits in the back of our mind, making us feel a little stressed every time we see it. But just imagine the relief, the lightness, and the satisfaction of finally crossing it off of your list. So today, let's stop putting it off, just get it done, and let's get it done together. You'll thank yourself later, I promise, and it's gonna feel so worth it. So you know what task you've been avoiding. So get up and let's tackle it together.
I'm so glad you are with me. Oh,
I tried to go through the garage over the weekend just a little. I had to clear off the washer and dryer so I could try to post it for sale. But y'all, we really need to organize the garage. But for now, this stuff goes in the garage and this is gonna go where my mops are downstairs. I'm happy to report that we found a buyer for the washer and dryer, even though it is so bittersweet. You guys know I love my red front loaders. I honestly was debating on making my husband bring them upstairs and swap them out for the ones that were left behind in this house, because I just don't love the washer and dryer that we have. I feel like the dryer was working so good when we first got it, but I don't know. I've been having to do 2 dry cycles recently and I don't know what's going on. I did pull the dryer out the other day. I cleaned underneath it. I checked the vent because I started thinking, I was like, you know what, when we moved in, we didn't ask when they cleaned the dryer vents last, if they had like checked the hose recently. So I pulled the dryer out, pulled the hose off, looked inside of it. Everything was clear. It looked good. So that made me feel a lot better. The only thing I'm trying to do now is just run smaller loads, for 1, to make my laundry smell better, and for 2, so I don't have to dry it 2 times. So hopefully it'll start working better. But you guys, I was so sad about getting rid of my front loaders because I loved them so much. But it is one of my husband's friends who really needed a new washer and dryer and he didn't have a lot of money. So I'm happy that we were able to help him out. We got a little money and he got a good washer and dryer. So it worked out. We are actually planning on loading them up into my husband's truck tonight as I'm filming my voiceover, and my husband's gonna bring it to them tomorrow. So we're gonna be getting those out of the garage and I'm really excited to just free up some space in there because it is so cluttered. We need to go through it again and do a good declutter. So that is on my to-do list very soon. I want to do that on a cooler day, so I'm thinking sometime in the fall.
For you. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna season like a king.
It looked so bare without the dresser there, so I did end up moving the big fake tree that's in my bedroom. You can't see it from this angle, but we have a random tree in our bedroom and I just kind of stuck it in here because I didn't know where to put it. But now I put it in that corner just to fill that space and I feel like it looks really good. But before we head into my son's room and do some serious cleaning and organizing, I wanted to get some laundry done first because the clothes were sitting and I know I needed to fold them. So we're gonna go ahead, fold a load of laundry real fast, then head downstairs. We're gonna clean my son's room completely before putting his dresser inside of his room and organizing his clothes. Super random, but thought I would share what new show me and my husband have been watching. We usually like to find a new series to watch, and the one that we found most recent is House of Cards, which I know it's been around for a really long time. I think it has like 6 seasons or something, but we are just now starting it and my husband is obsessed with it. If you guys like politics and stuff like that, then you're gonna love this show. It is about like the corruption in the government and the way politicians work and things like that. It is really interesting, but I must admit, it's not my favorite type of show. I'm not really into politics, but my husband loves it. So we've been watching that together. It is kind of crazy. Like, it really makes you wonder, holy cow, is this what happens? Let me know if you guys have watched that show and your thoughts on it.
To the
I desperately need to go through my clothes. I still have way too many things. My dresser is just bursting at the seams. And I always gravitate to the same t-shirts, sleepwear. Like I literally wear the same things over and over again. I just don't know why I don't let go of more. I really think that might be my next video, is decluttering my clothes, because it just needs to get done. I need to stop hoarding my clothes. Here is Austin's room. So this is what we currently have his clothes in. It's just not big enough. I might end up still needing that because he has bins underneath his bed as well. So we'll see. We're going to see what we're working with, but we are going to pull his sheets, get those into the wash, and clean up this bedroom because it is messy. I believe I mentioned it on my vlogging channel, but my washer hadn't been leaving my clothes smelling really good. So I tried out these laundry sauce pods. They smell so good. They smell phenomenal, but they are a little pricey. So if you want a really good smelling laundry pod that works great, laundry sauce is a good one. But if you're on a budget like me, then you might want to try the Tide Oxy Boost. I have been using those pods. I recently picked them up from Sam's Club because I am just so tired of my clothes not smelling good. I have been trying all the different cheaper laundry detergents, laundry beads, adding in stuff. Nothing was working, and I really thought it was my washer. I was like, maybe my washer just like sucks all the smell out of everything. I don't know, but I switched to the Tide Oxy Boost recently within the last couple days, and my clothes are finally starting to smell good. I am so excited because I love my laundry to smell good, and it was driving me crazy having to add all these different things. I was spending so much more money trying to save money buying the cheaper stuff, when in reality I ended up having to use so much more and my laundry still didn't smell good. So highly recommend the Tide Oxy Boost laundry detergent if you haven't tried it yet. And the laundry sauce ones, those smell phenomenal too. Oh, I showed you guys my drink that I'm drinking. I have tried the LaCroix Limoncello, and I've been obsessed with it ever since I tried it on the airplane when we went to Vegas. They started offering it on the American Airlines, like free drinks or whatever. So I tried it. It's so good. So I got them in bulk from Sam's Club. The pack did come with like an orange and a blackberry as well. Not the biggest fans of the other flavors, but I don't know what it is. This limoncello, I think, is so delicious. It reminds me of Fruity Pebbles. I don't know. I think it's so good. So if you guys haven't tried it yet, definitely recommend that sparkling water. It is delicious. But we are first starting off by pulling all the crap out from underneath Austin's TV stand. I could not believe how much he crammed under there. And there were so many candy wrappers and random food items. And I tell my kids they are not supposed to eat in their rooms. And clearly he has been eating in his room. So I had to reiterate that we don't eat in our bedroom, and that is why, because they will throw their trash everywhere, and I do not want bugs. I'm walking on this hill of mine, just gotta get past it. I see the lights, they're on so bright. It is so crazy how much dustier a bedroom gets when you have an Xbox or a computer, any sort of electronic like that. It makes the rooms so dusty. I feel like I have to dust so much more frequently. So once I got everything off of his TV stand, I'm going to be wiping it down because there was just dust everywhere.
Find my way to you. From Waterloo to Amsterdam, we'll be in little heaven. Ain't it fun to dream about that love? Roll the dice and we'll go to paradise. Little heaven, gotta dream a bit while you can. Roll the dice and we'll go to paradise. Little heaven, ain't it fun to dream about that love? Roll the dice and we'll go to paradise. Little heaven, gotta dream a bit while you can. Roll the dice and we'll go to paradise and stay in little heaven.
I can't believe how close we are to getting near the end of the summer break. My kids have about 2.5 weeks until they go back to school, and I still can't believe that time is already here. We've started our back to school shopping. This week I plan on taking the kids to the outlet so we can look for some shoes and some clothes. We found this little pancake place the last time we went. We went out to Williamsburg, and oh my gosh, it was so delicious. The kids barely care about shopping. They just want to go to that pancake place. So I was like, heck yes, we are definitely going to go back. It was a like specialty pancake place. I can't remember the name of it, but when we go back, I'll have to report back. But they put like ice cream and sprinkles and all kinds of good stuff on top of their pancakes, and they were massive. So I am really looking forward to shopping and for those pancakes.
I was just a kid when I met you, honey. Working on my daydreams. Down bed wishing you'd come and save me.
When I was cleaning under Austin's bed and like moving everything out, I realized there was spilt candy all along the wall. So I knew I was going to have to move the bed out of the way so I could get that cleaned up. You guys, that candy was so hardened onto the carpet and the baseboard. I did not know if I was going to be able to get it up. Thankfully, it did come up and it didn't stain. I tried to just scrub it out at first with some Shout, but it did not work. I had to go get a bowl full of hot water and soak my towel and scrub it with that, and it finally got it up. Thank goodness. And it ended up working out because I needed to clean the baseboards and stuff anyway.
She's dancing in the kitchen light. No one thought we could ever make it. Didn't know time could move so fast. 10 years later and I'm still your baby. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me. Of our love, she gon' love you like summer 15. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me. Of our love, she gon' love you like summer 15.
At this point, I really thought I was going to have to get the scissors to cut it out. It just was not loosening up for me.
Always living for the weekend. Painting pictures, you and me. Late night drives, music loud, ours for speaking. Close my eyes and I was dreaming. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me. Of our love, she gon'
Now that I finally got the baseboard cleaned up, we are going to clean the walls. I could not get my camera to focus on the walls, but it was definitely dirty. If you looked up close, there were fingerprints and footprints all on this wall because the kids are constantly like laying and playing on the bed, playing on the video games with their feet on the walls. So I pulled out my chomp cleaner. This stuff does a great job of cleaning the walls. I believe I'm going to be painting this wall blue very soon. I painted my youngest son's wall blue probably about a month ago or so, and Austin said he wanted the exact same color in his bedroom. So I think I'm going to do that soon. I meant to do it before now, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I figured now that his room is clean, it's probably a good time for me to do it because I can move his stuff out of the way without having to clean again. So I probably need to do that here soon. It's finally time to bring the dresser in and organize his clothes. I gave it a good wipe down. You can't really tell from this angle, but it is a little scratched up. This was actually my sister's dresser that she got rid of about almost a year ago. She gave it to us and she painted it herself. I think it was like a regular like medium brown color before. So the paint that she painted over with, it is getting a little scratched up, which I told him, I was like, I could paint it a dark brown for you, but this dresser is pretty small. And honestly, after I get everything in here, you're gonna see I end up having to keep that brown stand. And it's just too much. They're like two different sizes. I just don't like the way that it looks. So for now, it's gonna work. It serves its purpose, but I wanna get one dresser. That way he can just put everything in there and it looks more organized and neat. I do try to do the KonMari method for folding. I really think it saves a lot of space with kids' clothes because their clothes are pretty tiny anyway, but it makes it easier for them to keep it organized because they can look in their drawer and see what they have a lot easier without having to lift things up and move them around. So I definitely tried to keep up with this, especially in my boys' bedrooms, because, you know, I pretty much still put away their clothes for the most part, and then whenever they put away their stuff, I try to teach them how to stay on top of it. But as you could see, Austin's clothes were a mess inside of his tubs. He had just started throwing things in there, which was why we desperately needed another dresser in here.
I've seen you here before, not a coincidence, I'm sure. I hope you're looking at me now, from the corner of your eye.
The last things I had were some sweaters and they ended up taking up a lot of space. I pretty much had to use that whole bottom drawer just for a few sweaters.
I will see more than just your beauty. Someday I will be starring in your movie.
I ended up rearranging this so many different times. I could not figure out how I liked it. I was moving it all around. I finally settled on putting them next to each other on the wall where the bed is against. I don't love it, but it definitely looked the best to save space.
You run your fingers through your hair. Something inside begins to flare. Now you're doing it again.
now that his bedroom is all tidied up, this is what I'm left with outside of his room. So I needed to put his shoe bin back under his bed, go through the last random things of clothes and toys that he had, find a spot for them, which I ended up using one of the bins for all of his like random toys. He doesn't have too many things that he plays with, some Nerf guns, some Legos, so he doesn't have a ton. I was able to fit it in this plastic bin, put a lid on it, and then Ethan's bedroom has all the other toys, so whenever they do play together, they just go up there and get them out of that room. So it makes it a little bit easier for us to keep Austin's bedroom organized. And I love that his bed is up higher. If you guys have a small bedroom, I highly recommend getting a bed frame that sits up higher. That way you can store bins and Tupperware underneath the bed. It's a great way to organize and not take up a lot of space in their walking area. All that's left is the trash for me to throw away and the dirty clothes to wash, and that is going to be it. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I hope you subscribe, join my YouTube family. I upload new cleaning motivation weekly, and I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out Hypnosio. I will have all of their information down in my description below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!